Dangerous Worry Dolls. This is an interesting film released by Full Moon Features sometime in 2007. It's very indie. It was written by August White and produced and directed by Charles Band, who, if you're not sure who he is, he's the one who's behind the Evil Bong films franchise, the Subspecies film franchise, the Puppet Master film franchise, and the Ghoulies franchise, to name a few. He's one of the masters of B movies in general. He's like a young Roger Corman, so and they pump out like straight to video or straight to streaming films on very frequently. Most of them are pretty bad, but some of them are actually interesting and weird. So yeah, but this one's called Dangerous Worry Dolls. Um, Dangerous Worry Dolls starts off in a young offenders prison, a young female offenders prison, which is actually, fun fact, they shot this in an abandoned mental hospital in LA, which is used for a lot of B movies and stuff like that. And yeah, so it kind of adds a little bit more extra good feelings, I guess, about like adds a good ambience or whatever it is to the story and stuff. But yeah, so this new girl comes into like the institution, and yeah, she learns about like the gang culture and how they run things there. There's always the your stereotypical boss chick in there, and then there's a character called Mouse who is the one that they pick on, and she sort of like has to like feel the ropes and see where she fits in with this, and she kind of ends up hanging out with Mouse, and then they end up getting picked on and stuff, and then it's just getting to her, she's getting caught up, getting beat up and stuff, and then yeah, you learn a bit about her past, where she has like a young daughter, and her mom's like been through the system too, and everything like that, and she's basically becoming a statistic almost, and she wants to get her life around. No one believes in her. Head, um, the head of the facility is a complete bitch, and yeah, control freak and everything like that. Doesn't believe in any one of them and stuff. And yeah, so her daughter during visiting hours brings her a gift. Usually it's like drugs or something, but this time it's a little box. Has a couple little voodoo looking dolls in it. They're called worry dolls. Basically, what you do is a worry doll. You take there's like five of them, and you wish you mention your worries and what ones you want them to go away, and you put them under your pillow. The next morning you wake up and then things will change. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you that they creep through like your ear and stuff and control your mind. So basically, you see these like little dolls going into your ears and stuff, and then starts off with a little mark on your forehead, and then yeah, things start going your way. It sort of helps them build confidence in themselves, and then to overcome your problems and stuff. So it's kind of encouraging, but then over time, this little dot gets bigger and looks like a huge massive zit, and you see a face come out of it, and oh boy, it's so ridiculous. And it slowly transforms you into a monster almost. So yeah, but basically the film starts out, it sets up all the problems. There's a guard that takes advantage of her. So some people might find that a little uh, shocking. It might trigger something for the sensitive ones. So yeah, that's in there just so you know. And then there's a couple other silly little problems that most people will go through if they were in that situation. And these dolls sort of help her get over it. But then she becomes more of like a monster trying to fight it out, and then gets a little more evil, and face color changes and stuff. I was very It was very interesting and amusing to see that. And one of the big tough girls is picking on her, and she fights back and ends up breaking the girl's arm. And everyone's like, no way she could have done that, blah blah. Well, and basically goes on. Yeah, she takes on the warden and everything. It's pretty amusing. It's a pretty stupid movie, but it's pretty fun little movie like that. I wish you could see more of the dolls and stuff in it though, because after seeing how this one um, was, how they control her and stuff like that, it's sort of like she was under a spell or something, which has been done quite a bit. and that, but like some of the makeup's a little cheesy in it and stuff like that, and it's pretty cheesy. The acting's not too bad. A lot of people say the acting's terrible in this, but um, clearly you haven't really watched any really bad movies like I have. I thought this one was, for a B movie, it was pretty standard, decent. It's not terrible like most people say. I thought if you watch like a lot of straight to video movies, the acting is 10,000 times worse than this one. So, but yeah, but I understand like the average moviegoer will think the acting's terrible in this. So, yeah, the story, it's okay. It wasn't super well crafted or anything like that, but it's a B movie, so I'm not giving it that big of a criticism. So, yeah, but for the most part, it was pretty lackluster, this film. It was pretty boring. A lot of stupid stuff happens, and a lot of pointless things that don't really need to happen in the film happened. And, yeah, but I think that was just padding for runtime. And, but yeah, overall, Dangerous Worry Dolls was somewhat better than I was expecting, but way different. And, it kind of was disappointing for the most part of it. So, yeah, I'm going to give Dangerous Worry Dolls a 1.5 out of 5. It is better than what I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was better than how most people perceived it, but it's still lacking a lot of interesting elements and stuff to keep the story going and the viewer going, and at least have some annoying characters that you just want to see die or get hurt. So yeah, and there's some cool practical after effects. Most of the kills are off screen, but the after effect of it, where they put like makeup and stuff on the person and stuff, actually look pretty decent. And yeah, so and the set was interesting. So yeah, it's okay, I guess. So if it sounds interesting to you and you want to check it out, there's a trailer link down below though. So yeah, but also make sure you check out my Instagram, where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. So you follow me there. Make sure you follow me there because, well, I usually have the film title and the hashtag and the subgenre film, so you're aware of it as well. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram, stay in the loop. Make sure you like this video, share it somewhere people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Of what you thought of it. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. And also, what's your favorite film from Full Moon Features, if you have one? I'd love to hear what you thought, what yours are. Maybe it's I can find something, another cool one to talk about, and just something else that might be even more interesting. So yeah, make sure you comment that down below. And also, if you have any films you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down there too. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them in the future. So yeah. And make sure you subscribe because I got like 3 more Full Moon feature films left to review. So, and then I'm gonna move on to something else for a bit. So yeah, but till then, hopefully you don't have any of these Dangerous Worry Doll situations, and I guess I'll see you in the next review. Hopefully it's something a little bit better, but you never know with the Full Moon. So till the next one, cheers.